Hello, YouTube. This is Appalachian ADV Rider coming to you today with another unboxing. So excited. Got a new one from ta-da, USA Made Blade. There we go. Changed his insignia. And what I'm going to use to open it, I am going to use my Guardian 3.5 in Magna Cut. I like this one because it doesn't have a finger groove here. It's just a nice choil, real nice size knife. Made of micarta, solid stock. Just a really great knife. We'll have a reviewing that one day. All right, let's see. Can't wait to get this thing open. Just went on vacation and got back tonight, and I figured let me do this unboxing. Let me videotape this because I want to see this knife, but I'm going to videotape it. And I got this aftermarket Kydex sheath. Get that out of the way. Oh, got some more cutting to do. So excited. Yeah, so we flew in from the Bahamas. So cool. First time ever. Went to Eleuthera. Such a great time. People there are so nice. It's a poorer country and food is really expensive. It's hard to come by. They get like food deliveries twice a week. So let me just see. Do I have anything here? I'm trying to look through the let me get this off camera. Paper comes with the USA Made badge as normal, the paperwork, and then all right, comes in a cloth box. All right, what is this? It's a Zermeno knife. I don't know if it makes more than one, so it's the Tyr 80%. So it's a little smaller than, it's 85% of the big one. Look at that. AEBL steel. That is the same steel as like Nitro V. So, yeah, this is not bad. Let's see. Open it. It's a tank of a knife, and it's, let's see, how big is it? Let me see. I'm going to move it up here. So that's 1 inch here. Put it there. So it's 7 inches long. I don't know why I thought it was 8 inches. I usually like an 8-inch knife. A 7-inch knife is not bad for sure. Already I'm kind of like was wishing it was a bigger knife, but it is not a bad size knife. It has a high, well, not high. It has a flat grind, but it's only halfway up. You know, the edge on this thing is just different. I mean, it doesn't look round perfectly, and it's definitely not super sharp. But this is a very thick blade. I don't, right now it's not a review, so I'm not going to measure this. This is just to kind of give you my first impression of this knife. I'll tell you what I think about it. AEBL steel. I mean, I like the finish. I like the accent. It looks like it's a really deep carry clip there. I'm assuming it's titanium. So the scales are not milled. Let's see. How does it feel? It feels like the opening should be adequate. There we go. That's a drop shutty knife. I like its sound. I don't know. I think you tell by my voice I'm right now not loving it, but I'm not hating it either. You know, so many knives I opened up, and the first time I touched it, I was not crazy about it because it was different. You know, like the McNeese, the PM Mac 2, 3.5 inch. I opened it up and it was like my first semi-custom. So this is a fully customized knife. So this, but that was a semi-custom, and I it was just different, and I didn't like it at first, but then it grew on me. So this is sort of like a finger groove here, and I got big hands. Oop, what did I just do? Came right off the side there. I got pretty big hands. I can get all my fingers on it, even when I'm choked back on it here. And I like this ramp. This kind of reminds me of the Nick Nichols Guppy folder that I have. He has this, I'm gonna call it a swedge, or this ramp here. Let's see. I don't think that's real sharp. I think I listened to one review of the bigger knife, and the guy was saying that was sharp. And while it's not rounded, it's this particular knife is not real sharp. See, it's got a thick edge, and then it comes down, but the grind is uneven, like really uneven. Yeah, I think that's what I noticed right away is the bevel on this thing is not perfect, and it almost looks like it's rounded at the edge. I mean, this thing does not feel sharp at all. I'm not going to do a paper cut right now, paper cut test, because it's just a first impression of. I don't have a piece of paper in front of me actually, but we'll do that on the review part. I mean, the blue anodized is nice, but even here, it's like that one's not really that blue, and these are blue. That one's bluest, and so inconsistent in the blue. This is I didn't like when I grabbed it. You can even see where it left a snail trail. I grabbed it and it just slid off the side. It's got a relief cut there. It's got a big stop pin. Yeah, it's pretty full shutty. So it's a bearing lock. I mean, that steel looks the stock looks pretty thick. I hear one review said it had that detent lash. No, that's fine. It's fine. I think I just like a bigger knife, but I definitely have like 7-inch knives, and it could be just like, I was expecting something bigger, and I don't know why I was expecting because I ordered it. I don't know, but yeah, it's not certainly not a bad knife. So we'll see. So that's the review. That's the first impressions. That's the unboxing. Excuse me. This is my first. This is a fully customized knife. It was created by a guy called William Zermeno. I believe he's in Texas, and he's been making these knives for a little bit. I don't want to give an exact time period, but I know he's changed the design several times. So I would imagine this is the most recent design, though. I'm not sure what 75 means. Whatever that means. And like I said, this is a good steel. I mean, Nitro V is a good steel, right? It's a workman steel, but I don't know if you can see that. Look how uneven that is. That is like a long side on one, bevel on one, and then real short. I mean, that's just sloppy. On this knife was $450. But okay, I mean, it has a nice weight to it. So if you're looking for a lightweight knife, this is certainly not a lightweight knife. As I'm grabbing it, I do feel sharper edges, and I wouldn't say anything's poking me, but it's no Les George knife where everything's chamfered, rounded, and just feels just smooth to the touch, and you can tell there was a lot of effort put into that. It's got this lock bar over travel stop, which is very, very nice, and it does not have a steel insert, doesn't look like. Nope. I'm just looking inside. I don't see anything there noteworthy. So that's a pretty good action there. I don't know. I'm just not really crazy about this clip. I'm not sure if I like it or not. You know, these things, whenever I get a knife and it's just different from anything else, it just takes a while to grow on me. Just thinking. Anyway, all right. So that is the Zermeno knife Tyr, and I appreciate you watching this. And I will carry this for a little bit and maybe give you a first impression after a week, and then maybe I'll give you a full review later on. I appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe if you want to keep this content coming. It helps out the algorithm and it helps me grow. I appreciate you watching. Have a good night.